Okay, my friends, I want you to go and make yourself a cup of tea and settle down, because this is going to be quite a long video, because today I'm selling my Korg i30 keyboard workstation. Now, the Korg i30 is a fantastic piece of equipment, and which is why I've taken the time to actually be able to make this video to show you exactly just some of the things that we'll do. If you don't know anything about the Korg i30, I think you'll be absolutely gobsmacked. But anyway, first of all, I want you to settle back, because I want you to have a listen to just a few of the things the Korg can do, which I recorded earlier on. Okay everybody, let's start by taking a closer look at this particular i30. Now let me just say that one of the reasons that I've got 100% feedback on eBay is probably because of the fact that I always try to be as honest as I can with everybody. So rather than me starting off by telling you how fantastic the keyboard is, let me just show you a couple of flaws which I think you should just know about. The keyboard is generally, as you can see, in very good condition. It's been used in the studio, so it's been moved about a bit, but it is in pretty good condition. I'll just show you a couple of things which you need to be told about. There are just a few little things, just like, for example, the button is missing off of the main volume slider. It should be one similar to this one, but I'm pretty sure that if you really do want one, that Korg will be able to supply you with one very, very cheaply. You will find the odd small scratch or mark, and in the bottom left hand corner a cover has dropped off or something, but it doesn't affect the keyboard in any shape or form. There is a music stand that comes with the keyboard, but as you can see, one end is broken, but it does actually still work fine. The i30 has a large touch screen, which is really handy, and the backlighting is adjustable according to the light conditions you're working in. If you're thinking of using the i30 as a solo geeking musician, then this I think is where the i30 really comes into its own. As you can see, there's separate sliders for all the actual backing. So for example, if you're playing a song and you feel the drums are too loud, you just drop the slider for the drums back slightly. Or maybe you want the bass up just a little bit, but you can do this all on the fly as you're playing live. So that is a fantastic piece of equipment. I know when we've been recording here that with other musicians and that, it's been an absolute godsend. The other thing that is really handy with this is if you look underneath the sliders, you will see play mute buttons, which basically means that, for example, say you were working with a drummer, then basically all you would do is you just slide the drums back. You still got every other bit of backing, which sounds really, really good. Or, for example, you may be working with a bass guitarist, so you obviously still want the drums. So you leave the drums on, but cut the bass out, and the bass plays live, which once again sounds great. We've been talking about solo artists using the Korg i30 as a backing instrument to play live, but don't forget, if you work with a band, it can be also used as a synthesizer by using the hundreds of various programs that are available separately. So for example, if you want to just use it as a piano or for strings, etc., with the Korg i30 that's no problem whatsoever. You've literally got banks of pre-arranged arrangement backing for using live, as well as banks of Korg professionally programmed sound. The Korg i30 can also be used as a powerful multi-track recording instrument by using its backing sequencer, which is all automatically built in. As with most instruments of this quality, the Korg i30 has a Transpose section, where basically if someone is playing in a key which you find tricky, just just transpose it up there and then. Also, it's naturally got the octave up or down, which means you can change the whole octave in one push of a button. If you're playing it live as a solo musician, one thing that's very handy is Synchro Start, which basically starts all the backing as soon as you hit the left key, the left chord, your left hand. It also has a record function there whereby you can very simply record whatever you're playing live on the fly there and then. If you're playing it live using the arranger, each backing arrangement has 4 different variations which you can swap between on the fly, which makes it a lot more interesting. Each song you play can have its own intro or ending, or alternatively you can have an infill partway through the song, all on the fly, all live. One of my favourite items on the keyboard is this lever, which allows you to bend notes, which is brilliant if you're doing, for example, guitar riffs. As you would expect from a keyboard of this quality, the Korg i30 is fully MIDI compatible. If you wish, you can use up to 2 pedals with the keyboard, as well as a damper pedal. You've probably already realized, but of course the Korg i30 doesn't have any inbuilt speakers, but what it does have is 4 outputs which you can simply send the sound to either a mixer and a PA system, or to just normal speakers, just using 2 normal 1/4-inch jacks. Okay there, my friends. Well, that concludes my little short presentation about my Korg i30. I've tried to be as honest as I can be, but should you have any further questions whatsoever, please do not hesitate to contact me via eBay. The one thing I can be sure of is that I very much doubt if you will find a keyboard of this quality for sale on eBay at any cheaper price than this one is going to be. So if you're interested, my suggestion is get in there and bid now. Thank you.